Is it preferable to purchase a new automobile with a loan or with cash? Do you intend to purchase a vehicle in the near future? There is cash available, but is it preferable to purchase a vehicle on credit or in cash? When purchasing a new automobile, these two alternatives are frequently available. However, there are other aspects that must be properly considered. Because both strategies have advantages and disadvantages. This video will go through the benefits and drawbacks of purchasing a vehicle on credit versus paying cash. After reading this essay, I feel you are prepared to make the best financial option for your position. Let's get this party started. A. The advantages of buying a car with cash. Using personal resources to purchase a new automobile with cash offers advantages and disadvantages. Buying a vehicle with money is the simplest and most cost-effective option. All you have to do is go to a car dealership or dealership, choose the vehicle you want, and make your payment. Your ideal automobile is all set to transport you home. If you have the cash to purchase it immediately, this strategy may be an excellent option. At the very least, you may enjoy the following advantages. 1. There are no ongoing monthly costs. Nothing weighs on your mind every month. Instead of paying the bank or leasing business, you may save money and utilize it for other purposes. 2. Do not use the default settings. There is always a danger of default when asking for a loan. Let's pretend it's 2020. Nobody expected the epidemic to have such a negative impact on the economy. Many individuals have lost their employment, and the number of defaults has increased dramatically. If a car loan is not returned, the bank or leasing company may seize and resell the vehicle. They may even request that you sell it and then pay off the remainder of the loan. In such cases, you may lose assets and contributions that have already been made. You don't have to worry about these hazards while purchasing with cash. 3. You do need to be in debt. Who likes being in debt? With debt, in addition to being a burden on your financial health, comes interest. You avoid paying interest by purchasing cash. This strategy may be the most cost-effective way to purchase an automobile. 4. The ability to obtain a reseller discount. Today, an increasing number of dealers are providing enticing discounts to cash purchasers. You may save even more money by taking advantage of this offer. Furthermore, dealers frequently provide more appealing discounts at the end of the year or when you want to instantly release a vehicle of the current model. 5. You have the option of purchasing an automobile immediately. When you purchase a car on credit, you do not become the legal owner of the vehicle until you have paid off all of your debts. When you make a cash purchase, however, you become the owner of the automobile right away. You have the right and freedom to sell it whenever you need money. B. The advantages and disadvantages of paying cash for a car. However, there are certain disadvantages to paying cash for a vehicle. In certain cases, this method may not be the best option. Choosing still involves some risk. As an example, 1. There is no automobile insurance coverage. Cars purchased with cash are almost always uninsured. Insurance is often added to credit lines by banks or leasing businesses. This is not true if you are purchasing a vehicle with cash. You'll have to invest extra money to finish the insurance policy. If you have limited means and choose not to get insurance, your risk in the event of an accident will be increased. 2. It has the potential to deplete the reserve cash. Buying a vehicle for cash unquestionably necessitates a sizable savings account. Your reserve money may be reduced if your savings are restricted. As a consequence, you are exposed to a slew of dangerous dangers, such as when your automobile needs maintenance or a family member becomes ill and needs medical treatment. 3. There is a restricted selection of automobiles. If you want to purchase an automobile with money, you can only do it with the whole amount you have right now. If the figure isn't too high, your selections may be restricted to second-hand automobiles. C. The advantages of buying a car on credit. Buying a vehicle with a line of credit may be the best option for those of you with limited cash or who want to pay in installments. Buying a vehicle with cash may be out of the question for most individuals. It is not simple to spend tens or hundreds of millions of rupees. If finances are inadequate, a bank or leasing firm might provide a line of credit. Aside from these practical issues, financing an automobile provides a number of perks. Among many other things. 1. You can buy a car right now, even if your finances are tight. Saving money to purchase a vehicle might take a long time for most individuals, particularly if you find it tough to save money owing to restricted income sources. In reality, the machine is very much required for future production and profitability. After you've obtained a vehicle loan, all you have to do is make a pledge, BP, give the relevant paperwork, and sign the loan agreement, and the automobile is yours to keep. 2. You may now return the vehicle. This implies that instead of incurring huge bills all at once, you spread them out over many months and years. Because it seems simple, this strategy provides psychological comfort. 3. There is more money to spend. Assume you have IDR 30 million in savings. Then you can get a vehicle loan with a down payment of IDR 15 million and a 2.75% interest rate. If you put your remaining funds in an investment vehicle with a possible return of 6%, the earnings may be used to pay off a car loan. Similarly, when you put money into a business, such as when you purchase a vehicle on credit, you ensure an uninterrupted cash flow, which is critical for the firm. 4. You have the power to increase your credit score. The regularity of a credit line's repayment is examined and submitted to the bank each time it is established. This metric is known as a credit score. Your credit score will improve if you make your payments on time. If you want to purchase a home in the future using a mortgage or other lending facility, the bank or leasing business will assess your capacity to repay the debt based on your credit score. The higher the credit score, the more probable it would be that the needed credit amount would be exceeded. D. The drawbacks of buying a car on credit. Buying a vehicle on loan, on the other hand, has its downsides. As an example, 1. Uncertain interest rate fluctuations. If the budget is not adequately managed, volatile interest rates might cause payments to vary and lead to payment troubles. If you are unable to get a fixed-rate line of credit, the interest rate on your auto loan may change based on the interest rate established by the bank. This implies that the amount of your monthly payments may vary. If interest rates rise, so will monthly payments. If you do not set aside money for this payment modification, it will undoubtedly disturb your personal financial flow. 2. You do not actually own the car. Until all debts are paid off, the automobile you acquired on credit does not have a book for operation and maintenance. If you require large sums of money for other reasons, you will be unable to use the automobile as collateral for a loan. It's also out of the question to sell the automobile. You may, however, go beyond a loan, but there will be extra expenses and processes that must be granted. 3. It might have an effect on your credit score. When you claim credit for yourself, you may either enhance or damage your performance, much like a double-edged sword. For example, deferred payment in installments. No matter what kind of loan you take out, the danger of delay or default is always there. So the issue is, which one should you choose? Do you prefer to purchase a vehicle outright or on credit?